to the NC podcast. I hope you are really well. My name's Natasha Collins and I am the founder of NC Real Estate, which includes its members club for landlords and property investors. And the awesome news is that this week the members club is open. Hooray! I'm so excited for this. And I'm going to give you all of the details of why you should join shortly, because it's only open for another couple of days. So you're going to have to hurry and jump in there. The first thing I wanted to talk about today was how to build an income fast. And it's something I've been asked by a number of different people really recently who have said to me, Natasha, you know what, I want to get into property investment, but I need to make so much income so quickly that I want to do something completely drastic. And I was thinking about this. Usually my motto is that to build a steady passive income stream, you are going to have to build up to that over time. But if I wanted to make, I don't know, 5 to 10 grand quickly, which I'm going to once my flat sells, how would I do it? And a lot of people again have been asking me about my goals and how I think I'm going to get there. Well, let me tell you, the thing that I'm going to do is I'm planning on buying a property that has a number of different tenants in it, and that's going to be mixed use, and it's going to be commercial, and it's going to be residential. And the aim is to get maybe 1 or 2 commercial units on the ground and basement floor, and that would probably be A2 use, which would be a betting shop, or it would be a bank or an estate agent or something like that, or maybe even office or leisure use. And then the upper parts, I would hope that I would have 1 to 2 residential properties over a number of floors. Now, if it's a one property, then I'd probably turn it into a HMO, so I have multiple revenue streams. Or if it's 2 properties, I'd have 1 long-term rental and 1 serviced apartment. And that way I would be getting in probably quite a good rental income from that. And there is no reason me not to be able to do that. But here is the crux of that. I am going to have £100,000 in which to play with to be able to do that. So it's not like I'm just clicking my fingers and go, oh, I've got a property that's really income generating. No, I am actually going to have the money that I'm going to be able to buy it. I'll put it on a commercial mortgage and then I'll pay that off over time. I haven't found that property yet, mainly because I need to get this property sold that we've got going on, because it's been dragging on for so long. So I'm focusing on that, and then I'll go and pick something up. So I'm not too worried about finding it, because I've seen that there are a lot of those sorts of opportunities on the market. But that's how I'm planning on doing it, and that's how I'm planning on getting the income quick. So if you have got a property to sell that you then want to make a bigger income from, because you use the profit to make a bigger income, fantastic. Well, that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm going to do it. You do need to have money to invest. Buying a portfolio of properties is always the way that you're going to make that bigger income stream, and you're going to be able to do that quickly. And you can do that through auction, or you can agree a quick sale with the vendor. If you don't have that money in your bank account, please don't start doing anything drastic. The only way that you're ever going to be able to use something like a credit card to buy a property is if you are buying 100% of the property with a credit card and have an exit strategy, i.e. you're going to remortgage and you're going to pay off your credit card debt. Or maybe you're going to get a large pension payout, which could cover all of the costs that you've got on your credit cards. Don't just take out loads of personal debt in order to buy a massive portfolio. That's not going to work. So you might need to think about other ways in which you can raise that income. Can you take on another side hustle for a little bit of time? Can you up your savings? Is there any way you could take equity out of your properties or any other assets that you earn? That is going to be how you build an income fast. And money makes money. The more money you have, the more money you've got to invest, the higher the returns will be that you get, and then you just keep reinvesting that. And it grows pretty quickly once you get started, but I get it. When you first start out, it's quite, you look at it and you think, oh, I've only put £1,000 away, or I've only put £100 away. But if you're consistent with it, and this is something that I say more and more frequently, if you're consistent with your plan and your strategy of what you're going to do next, that's how you build an income quickly, because your money will just keep compounding until you have that income stream that you want. And the more money that you find to put into it, the quicker you'll get those returns. So So there we go. That's how you build an income fast. And hey, you know what helps? Is if you have a job that you really enjoy or a side hustle that you really enjoy, then making money doesn't feel quite as difficult. So just bear that in mind, that if you're desperate to get out of something that you completely hate, maybe have a look at yourself and how you feel about it and how you can change that so you're in a better situation, that you don't mind saving loads and loads of money because actually you're going to do something during the day that you really love. And for me, I get to do that with all of the different things that I do. I've got the members club, I've got the university, I've got my property investments, I've got other small investments that I am making as well. So I have so many different places which I get income, and I do get a lot of satisfaction about doing all of it. And throw back 2.5 years and I didn't. So again, I would really suggest having a look at what you enjoy doing, what you can change so that you are motivated to make the money that you can put into savings at quite a high rate so that you can build that property portfolio that then pays for your lifestyle. But can I also say something? Really, if you enjoy what you do, you're not going to want to give up working. I've been thinking about this for a while. I could give up working for the university, but I actually get a lot of satisfaction out of doing it, and I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy working with my students, so I'm not going to do that. The members club, I get so much satisfaction out of doing that. I've learned so much from running the members club that I'm going to keep doing it. There's no question of the fact that I don't need to do it. I would always do that. So get yourself into the position where regardless, you like doing what you do. And I know it's a privilege, I do know it's a privilege, but small little steps can take you there. Even tweaking how you spend your lunch hour or the time you get into work or the way you go to work can start building you in the right direction. But I hope those have been useful tips. Okay, now we're going to move on to talking about the members club.